Decidueye is the fly's god. Decidueye has the most obnoxious aerial moves in the game, so it will take Rotom to contain it. Its field phase is susceptible to sidewalking, and it also has limited ways to stop you from poking it up close. Let's go over its most problematic moves in field phase. Release Y is a 15 frame safe linear projectile. It has low projectile priority but is extremely dangerous, particularly online. It has travel time, but in input delay it is easy to get clipped by this. This move will pass right by sidewalkers. Spirit Shackle is another dangerous attack that can erase projectiles. Don't throw out too many predictable ones at ranges where this can punish you. Do them closer up or far out where it won't reach. This move is safe on block, and getting hit by this or dual phase grab locks you out of your support. This can also be sidewalked, but you have to wait till this sails past you to whiff punish. It is also easy to CADC to gain frame advantage or just meter. Acrobatics is an aerial command grab. The trick to dealing with this is waiting for the little flip Decidueye does in the air to go into soaring stance, and try to break with a move that has a lot of active frames. 2 Ys in dual or some grounded field moves often whiff and get grabbed anyway. Being a command grab, even getting staggered by this is okay, as you can get a full punish still. Sucker Punch can only be done from a normal jump. If your reactions are fast, you can grab it on reaction. More on dealing with this in dual phase. Decidueye is tied for having the fastest homing, so neutral Y or another fast move when you see it flying at you is useful. Alternatively, CA when you see the homing animation. Up close, when pressured, they might start matching Frenzy Plant. This is a 15 frame startup move, but it's minus 41 on block, so punish it with homing or the strongest move you have. Release A is Feather Dance. This does no hit stun, so even though it is a safe option in and of itself, approaches behind it can be stuffed. In dual phase, 6XXX string is one of Decidueye's best preemptive attacks. It is possible to anti-air the final hit, but if they do not commit, the first 2 hits are safe and they can punish your anti-air attempt. I prefer to just let this move rock, but ideally stand outside of its range so you can whiff punish the first or the first 2 hits. Decidueye has maybe the best counterattack in the game. Well, I don't know. Suicune's is pretty broken too. In neutral, be very conservative with your preemptive buttons because this launches on critical hit even when it's not fully charged. If you picked a Molga, this is where to let it rip. But not just respect the CA and use that time to reposition out of its range. It's tough to punish all the follow-ups from Fury Attack, and it takes a lot of practice. I'll demonstrate how. I'll demonstrate how in this clip from a video that I made. Jumping Y is Decidueye's best attack for going over opposing pokes. Just stay outside of its range to make it miss, since it's hard to anti-air this on reaction. Alternatively, pop Rotom as soon as you see it jump. Actually, let's get more into Rotom. Soaring stance is done by pressing R in the air, but also Decidueye can cancel some of its moves on the ground into it. 2YY and 8Y are considered high cancels, meaning that it puts Decidueye higher in the air, leaving it more vulnerable to Rotom before it can cancel into a move that avoids it. 5XX and 5YY are low cancels, so just respect those when you see it cancel into the air. Decidueye can also use R immediately to get out of soaring stance and use Sucker Punch, which will phase through Rotom. That's okay. Immediately go for a grab after popping Rotom to ensure you crit grab Sucker Punch, but also get a stun on high soaring stance cancels. In general, blocking is mainly problematic against Decidueye when you're in the corner. Mid-screen, it's okay to take minimal damage from acrobatics and its normal grab. Decidueye's burst attack is a projectile. It's tough to punish because of the super freeze, but some characters can still hit it. For the most part, just block this move, even from very far away. Next caller.